Hey everyone!
Hi!
I am so excited to be here with you.
Woo!
Oh my god, I gotta make sure we're nice and close with one
I
another.
know, we need to snuggle for this.
This is crazy. The screen is like this, you guys. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, that's
Listen,
right.
we did the best that we could, okay? Thank God we're husband and wife. This would be very awkward if we were not.
I
Right?
know, we're so close we can make a baby right now,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing.
No.
Anyways, hello everyone and welcome.
Welcome. This is a very exciting day for you. I would say it's a very exciting week, actually.
Oh.
Because why?
Because my new book, Don't Wait Till You're Dead, is available right now. Alexa and I and Royce have been running to all the different bookstores saying thank you to all the bookstores that have my book there. And I also received so many messages from you guys saying that you were able to get your copy in Spain and the Netherlands and in places.
Awesome.
I know.
That is awesome.
And all over Canada. I couldn't believe how many people from Canada wrote to me and already had their copy of Don't Wait Till You're Dead.
You have a big fan base in Canada. Those Canadians go hard for you.
They
so that's
really
awesome.
do.
They're really enjoying the book. That's great.
So we wanted to come on and surprise you guys because, and Sophia says, are you home? Yes, I am home right now. Welcome to our house. Royce is being watched by the grandparents, but he might run in a little bit.
Yep.
But tonight, I'm going to be signing some copies while I'm here live with you guys. And also, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can get a signed copy with me. They are available right now. So here's the deal. I only signed. It sounds like
but it did take you quite a long time to do that. I witnessed that.
Yes, I signed 3,000 copies. 3,000 copies of Don't Wait Till You're Dead, okay? Yeah. And there are only a couple hundred left. So, that being said, I'm not going to be signing any more. I literally can't do it, you guys. My hand will fall off.
Yeah, no.
But if you'd like a signed copy, just go to signedspiritsbook.com. Or if you go to my website, meetmattfraser.com, and click on books, you'll find the link there where you can get your signed copy from Premier Collectibles.
Yes, so welcome in. This is going to be really, really fun. This is a really exciting week. This book, we've been dying, no pun intended, for this book to be released and to come out. Matt worked so hard on it. And also, you want to stay tuned through the whole live because we're going to be announcing that winner of the private reading giveaway. Oh my gosh, that person's going to be so excited. So stay tuned. All right. And you can get your signed copies at signedspiritsbook.com.
The link is right here, you guys, right on screen. You can also go to my website, meetmattfraser.com. The link is under books as well, where you can get your copy. And I'm so excited to see so many of you guys. I see Carmen is here. I see Gina is here. I see Kimmy is here. I also see that Gail Stephenson is here as well.
Meg, Joyce.
We see all of you.
Woohoo!
And I'm also going to be answering your questions, so leave them in the comments below. If there's something that you want to know about heaven, the afterlife, or what's in this book, leave it in the comments.
Yes.
So excited to answer your questions.
Yes, we have a few interesting questions already. Yes. And I'm going to let you get to signing, and that's why I'm here. I'll be able to ask you the questions. You'll answer them, and I'll make sure he's working. Okay.
And by the way, I'm drinking prebiotic soda right now. So if you hear a little toot toot.
Oh my God.
I don't know what this is going to do to me. I've never had this. It was the first thing I grabbed from the fridge, so I don't know.
They really.
Listen.
Okay.
All right, never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
Please let me get through this without having to run to the bathroom. That's all I get to say.
And there's also, listen, this is really exciting too. There's a special offer today. For those of you tuning into this live, you get 15% off of your purchase if you go to signedspiritsbook.com. So if you want 15% off Matt's book, that's a pretty hefty discount.
That's a good discount.
That's a really good discount.
No grade sex. I don't know if I agree to that.
So for 15% off today of Matt's brand new book, you go to signedspiritsbook.com. The link is below. That's where you can get your discount, your signed copy. Really, if you visit that link, that's just going to be everything that you need. So that's it. But you're going to get to signing.
Yes.
I'm going to get to asking.
All right.
Because there's some really, really good questions that we have here so far.
Perfect.
So we're going to start off with Barbara from South Carolina. Hi, Barbara. Hope you're tuned in.
I love my Carolina people.
I know.
Really do.
I
really
want to
do.
go to the Carolinas really bad. The only time we've been to the one Carolina, I think it was North Carolina, we got stuck in the airport. We were delayed. Our flight got canceled. We had no luggage. Not a good memory. We need a new memory in the Carolinas. Okay. So she asked, can someone become a medium or does it have to run in the family? Hereditary.
Okay, so this is really awesome. You can become a medium at any time. In fact, you always have a connection to the other side, which I talk about in this book. We are all born with a connection to heaven because we're from heaven, right? It's almost like, for example, you've never been to Greece, right?
No.
But you are Greek. No one can take that away from you.
65%. I still haven't been.
You have that connection to Greece, right? Even though you've never been there, it's in your heritage, it's in your DNA. Well, we all have a way to connect with spirit, hear spirit, and connect with the other side. Now, sometimes what happens is that obviously people who have a heightened sense of awareness, like for example, myself, Royce definitely has a heightened sense of awareness.
100%.
Because it's hereditary in the family. My grandmother was a medium. My mom was a medium. I'm a medium, right? Chances are Royce will hold on to that same strong gift. But it could go the opposite. Like my sister does not have any psychic ability whatsoever. If you were to ask her, my sister would tell you she doesn't even feel like she's got intuition. Sorry, Maria, right? Even though I try to help her to unlock it, she's really just not interested. But what can also happen, which I talk about in the book as well, is that sometimes we have near-death experiences that make us psychic, that trigger that connection. So, for example, I know of one woman who was in a terrible car accident, almost died, and then when they wheeled her back home, she started seeing people, and she was like, who are these people at the house? And her family was like, there are no people at the house. And she's like, no, I see people at the house. They were dead people, and that car accident reawakened. Oh my God, that's what I do. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, I know, but it's freaky. I can't be one of those people. Thank God it's you and not me.
Anyway, that being said, see what I deal with? That being said,
continue.
That being said, for the 1,000th time, that car accident reawakened her own psychic gift. So what was so beautiful was it was already there, right? It was always with her, but it just reawakened in it. Reawakened. How do you say it? Reawakened it. Thank you for that question.
Love that. And then we have another question from Lisa from Massachusetts,
hey, Lisa.
who's a little bit next door to us. We're Rhode Island, so we're pretty close. She said, is my mother finally at peace? There were a lot of circumstances surrounding her death that we will never know. What happened on that day? You know what? That's a really good question. And what I can tell you is, and this is the hardest thing, and this also, I'm so glad you guys asked these questions because it actually correlates to exactly the reason why I wrote this book, is that when we die, we get all the answers, right? We know what our life purpose was, why we were put here on this earth, why we went through certain challenges and struggles, why we went through certain illnesses, whatever it is, we get to the answers to those questions. The hard part is that the people left on earth don't, right? That's why we go through grief. We go through grief because we have to watch our loved ones take their last breath. We have to watch our loved ones pass before our eyes. And then there's this hurt and this pain that we go through. And we start to question, did they know they were dying? What happened on that day? What happened? And sometimes it's hard for us to go back and to, uncover this. And sometimes we feel like we're never going to get answers. But what I can tell you is this, is that if your loved one goes to the other side, it means that they're at peace. And what I can tell you is that I will be honest, where 99% of the souls that I connect with cross over. The only time you don't cross over, which we also talk about, is if you're an evil spirit, right? But your mom, your dad, your people here in this world, they're on the other side. And if they're on the other side, they're at a place of peace. They're watching over you. They want you to know that they're okay. And no matter where you go, they go. I love that. That is so nice. So Cassie from South Carolina, once again, we want to get to those Carolinas. Can our pets and human loved ones hear and read what we are thinking about? How soon after the life review can they send us signs? Oh, that's a really good question. That is a really good question. That's a really good question. Yeah. So this is actually one of those questions that is you guys get some good questions by that. These are really good. I'm like reading them. I'm like, how is he going to answer this? Well, you know what it is? That's a tough question because when souls first go to the other side, souls will try to learn how to communicate with us, but they're not good at it in the beginning. So there's something when souls first pass on called breakthrough signs. So breakthrough signs are the signs that your loved ones are sending you when they're trying to break through their world into our world to show us that they're on the other side, but they're not really sure how to do it. So lights might start to flicker. You might feel like you're not alone in the room. You might hear knocking.
on your wall, right? You might feel like somebody walked by you and no one's there. It's scary. It feels like paranormal activity, but it's really a soul trying to break through and show you that they're okay and that they're with you. So what I want you to know is that those signs are real. They can happen right after your loved one had passed away, but then you might not hear from them for a while. Sometimes you might not hear for a loved one within the first 4 months to up to a year of them passing. It all depends on the soul. Some souls communicate right away. Some souls take a little bit of time, but it's really in that first year period that's the hardest, because souls have to really learn how to communicate, how to talk, and how to speak. It's all part of the life review. And guess what? One of the parts of the life review that your loved ones go through is they actually choose signs that they're going to use to reach you here in this world.
Or you can choose signs as well, right?
You
in a
can
way,
choose
maybe
signs.
if you know that they're passing, you might be able to have a conversation with them and kind of say, hey, I will definitely know it's you if you send me penny heads up or white feathers.
And we do that all the time in our family.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Before Matt's grandfather passed, him and I loved to watch Pretty Woman together. And I wrote a little note and I put it in his casket and I said, can you please send me the song Pretty Woman, because I know it's not a recent song. It's not a song that you would normally hear every day.
It's definitely not a song Alexa would listen to.
It's not a song that I would listen to. I'm 26. It wasn't really like my time period, but I know every single time I randomly hear that song, it's Poppy without a doubt, or see the movie. And but anyway, so you keep signing. I want to welcome in anybody who is just tuning in. You are doing most of the work. Matt is signing his copies for his brand new book. And it's Don't Wait Till You're Dead. It's so exciting. And I saw a couple comments come in saying that they just received their signed copies a couple hours ago, and they already started reading. So that's what we're doing. If you want a signed copy, you just visit signedspiritsbook.com. That's signedspiritsbook.com. There's a link down below. You can get a signed copy as well. One of these special ones that Matt is touching. All of his energy is on it. Okay.
I feel like we're on the QVC right now. I'm just waiting. But like we're on like the HSN.
I'd be really
right
good
now.
at that.
We should do an HSN. How do we get on the HSN?
Well, we need.
Does anybody watch HSN anymore? Does anyone watch this QVC anymore? And Kathy just got her copy. Thank you so much, Kathy. I'm gonna sign this one for you.
Okay. So another question. So we have Vicky from Florida, also where we live. She said, after losing my husband of 44 years just this past year, I am struggling with moving forward. I have many questions, but my concerning question is, can he find peace or move on, especially if he's been with me for so long? Mm-hmm. Do souls find it easier to transition if they don't have such a strong connection here on earth, or does it even matter? I just want him to know I'm okay, and I truly don't want him to suffer or worry probably over her while he's in heaven. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, so Vicky, this is a really, really good question. I'm so glad you asked this, because so many people come to me, and this is something I don't like to talk about. We're going to talk about it because there's some mediums out there that'll tell you this, and you need to listen to me. There's some mediums out there that'll tell you, your loved one didn't cross over because they're too worried about you, or your loved one didn't cross over to the other side because they're so upset they didn't want to leave you, so on and so forth. That does not happen. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes souls do hang on. For example, let's say your mom was passing, and let's say your brother was on his way, and your mom held on for that one more hour so she got to say goodbye to your uncle. Same thing happened with Alexa and I. Her stepfather was passing. We were in the Starbucks line. Alexa does not do good in hospitals. And, she just felt the need. I need to get there. I need to go.
It was such a push that day. And I was avoiding it for like 6 months. And it was just that day, randomly, I got the push. And it was like, you have to go.
And Alexa went in the room. And then 5 minutes later, he passed. And he held on. I knew he held on to see Alexa and to see Royce.
I was going to say we brought
It was the most amazing thing. It was absolutely beautiful. And that's when your loved ones hold on, right? But they don't actually not go to heaven. They don't not transition on because they love you so much and care about you so much, right? In the afterlife, what's so beautiful is there's one thing that's promised to them. And that is that your loved ones get to be with you whenever, wherever they want. And that's what's so tough about losing a loved one, is that we're left grieving, right? When we're sitting on the edge of our bed and we're grieving and we're sad and we're upset and we're crying, our loved ones in spirit are right here. They're by our side. And they are wishing that we're not crying over them. They're wishing and hoping that we could see them the way that they see us. But we can't. So we have to rely on signs. Mm-hmm. So to answer that question, no, your husband is not stuck. He is on the other side. He is at peace. You are not holding your loved one back by grieving or mourning them. I promise you. What's actually holding someone back is they're holding you back because of their death and passing. And that's why your loved ones come through to a psychic medium like myself. And that's the reason why I wrote this book, because nobody should have to grieve and mourn and feel that hurt and pain every single day. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, if I didn't feel my loved one, if I didn't sense my loved ones with me, if I didn't know my loved ones were right here and at peace, I couldn't do this work. I couldn't be the happy person that I am. I couldn't sit here and talk to you. I couldn't write a book like this. It's what I feel every day. And I'm hoping that this book brings you the same peace that I get every day from hearing from the other side.
I love that. Love that. And this was a good question too. Janet from Nebraska asked, what was your decision to write this book?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Probably, why did you decide to write this?
No, I understand the question.
Yeah.
So first of all, this is, I worded it on?
No, this was
okay. So first of all, this is for you, Janet. I want you to know this one thing. I want you to know that when it comes to this book, the reason why, and actually to be fair and to be honest, I wasn't going to write another book for a while. I was like, after I wrote We Never Die, Secrets of the Afterlife, I was like, you know what? Like, what else could I possibly talk about? Like, I'm going to give it a break for a little while. And then, right after that book had come out and all of you guys had read it and it made the New York Times bestseller list, everyone started asking me about the life review. I think.
Yes. I ask you that all the time.
Oh my God.
I feel like my most asked question to you on like a daily basis is about the life review. So it makes sense.
So the life review is the process that we go through when we die, right? Because memories are stored in two places. They're stored in our head and they're stored in our soul. And when we die, we get to see everything. From the moment that we were born to the moment that we die. To the people that helped us, to the people that hurt us, to the people that cheated on us, to the people that, stole from us, that loved us with their whole heart. And we get to see how we helped people and what the ripple of our life was, right? So, and we also get to meet our spirit guide and our guardian angel. So I wrote this book because it's the most asked question that I've gotten so far as a medium is about that life review. And what's so funny is that most people didn't even know what the life review was until I started talking about it, until I wrote my last book. And then everybody was like, I need to know more about this life review. I need to know more about this life review.
It's a really interesting topic.
So here it is. Don't wait till you're dead. And what's cool is at the end of this book, you get to do your own life review and you get to go back. Yeah. So for example, it leads you through all the prompts.
Oh, let me see this.
You didn't know this?
What?
So one of the prompts, wait a minute.
Exercises.
There's exercises.
Reflections.
My wife didn't even know. This is sad. This is sad.
This is so cool. Sad. I want to do all of this. Sorry.
So here's the prompt.
This is so cool.
This is a really good one. They're powerful prompts that make you realize the purpose of your life. So,
whoa,
for example,
thank you,
Renee says, you guys are an awesome couple. Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
All right, so here's the prompt. Well, this is just one of many, but just think about it for a minute. Why do you think heaven introduced you to these people? Use your intention and write the first thing that comes to mind. And there's reflections, right? So who are the people in your life who had profound impact on you? List family, friends, teachers, and foes, right? For each person listed, write specific qualities or actions that made them so impactful and significant. What was it, their empathy, their love, kindness, or something negative that influenced you? Do you feel any of these people were heaven sent in your life at a particular moment in your life? Think about where you were at the time you met them or how they were significant to you. What were their lessons, skills, and insights you gained from their relationships? This could be how to cook, how to be a better person, or how to have empathy. And then you list all the people and you go back through the key people in your life and you realize who shaped you and who was there for you.
Oh my God, this is so freaking cool. Okay, if you guys are just tuning in, Matt is signing right now live copies of his brand new book. That's what we were just talking about.
Wait a minute, I'm embarrassed right now. I'm embarrassed that I took 2 years to write this. 2 years to write this.
It takes a long time to write a book.
And Denise says, I need a book. Denise, you can get your signed copy of this book right now. Signedspiritsbook.com. Signedspiritsbook.com. That's where you can get a signed copy if you want. All right, head on over there. We only have a few copies left. It just came up on my screen. They're going so quick, you guys. I feel like I'm on HSN.
I know.
It keeps counting down the books that are available. So signedspiritsbook.com.
And if you're watching, stay tuned in because we are going to reveal the winner of the private reading with Matt.
All right, time for commercial break.
Oh, well, poppy break. Okay, so you have a couple more questions.
I thought that was really a commercial break.
No.
Oh.
We have a couple more questions, and then we're going to do a really fun little, like, get to know you little exercise, something fun. So, a couple more questions so people can learn a little bit more about what's in the book.
Okay.
Yeah, not physical. Don't worry.
Okay.
Not physical.
Thank God, because I can't do it.
I know you can't, so don't worry.
I can't do the physical.
Robert from Minnesota asked, can one tune their skills as a medium or a psychic? I have had numerous dreams which played out exactly as the dream, but I manipulated the outcome. One example, dream. My son darted out off the sidewalk and was hurt by a car. Reality, my son darts out, but I recall the dream and grab his arm, preventing a horrible accident. What would this be called?
So first of all, this is called premonitional dreaming, and I love the fact that you listen to your dream. Yes. Because so many people
Thank
don't.
God.
I know. And the thing is that every medium is a medium for one reason, and that is because psychic. So here's the science behind it, right? The way that mediumship works is that psychics actually access the part of their mind while they're awake that they would when they're sleeping. So when you're in that dream-like state, when you're when you're seeing people who had passed, having those premonitional dreams, having those visions that come to you, that's actually you connecting with spirit. And mediums connect with that state of mind while they're still awake. So that's just another way that you're psychic. And it's actually funny. The other day, somebody said to me, Matt, do you get premonitional dreams? And I don't, because I'm psychic during the day, right? Like souls talk to me all day long. Like,
you do get dreams sometimes, but I feel like you're definitely obviously
so once in a while
during the day.
But the majority of the way they contact me is during the day, right? But for most people, they'll get their dreams at night because their mind just automatically goes into that psychic state. A lot of times it's that state of being awake and sleeping that you're most connected.
Well, congratulations, Robert from Minnesota. You're a little psychic. Maybe you'll write a book too. Now we have a question from Dean from California.
Dean
says, if you made a mistake with your family and you're living with regret, what can you do to change the situation to make the rest of your life more meaningful?
Well, it all depends on what it is, right? But the first thing is that spirit tells me when they get to the other side is your loved ones in spirit wish that they would have gotten to make amends here in this world. And that's really what it is. What is it that you regret? Is it that you did something that pulled the family apart? Is it that you pushed somebody out of your life? Is it that you lied to somebody, right? We all make mistakes. And the thing is that we have to learn not to be too proud, right? To go back and to make that change. How many times we let, people think that by holding a grudge or holding on to something, we're protecting ourselves, when really what we're doing is we're hanging on to that evil, nasty, negative energy, and it eats away at you. So listen, what I want you to know is this, is that, forgiving and moving past certain things, and forgiveness is the hardest thing that we have to go through as humans. But our loved ones in spirit have gone through this already. They've learned to forgive the people in life who betrayed them, that went against them, that did all these things. And one of the big things that I see with this actually is with divorce, right? Souls who here in this world, went through a divorce, never would talk to their significant other again, their ex-husband, their ex-wife. And guess what? It caused significant issues for their kids. Their kids didn't get to spend holidays with one another, didn't get to spend birthdays with one another, didn't get to spend time with one another because they would spend 2 weeks with their mom, 2 weeks with their dad, separated Christmases, separated holidays, separated Thanksgivings, right? In the afterlife, what most people don't realize is that those family members that were separated here in this world because of a divorce forgave each other in the afterlife. Does not mean that they're back married in heaven, right? And sitting across the table from one another. But what it does mean is that they forgave each other for one reason. So they can both watch over their children equally and spend equal time on the other side. They realized in heaven that holding on to that grudge and past pain here in this world is not worth it in the other side. And it wasn't worth it in this world either. They realized if they could just get along, holidays would have been better. Time together would have been better, right? And that's why they forgave each other in the afterlife.
Lovely. And if you guys are just tuning in, just know, just by being in this live right now and tuning into this live stream, you can get 15% off of Matt's new book. It's a special little discount for you guys who are tuned in. So 15% off the book. Go to signspiritsbook.com. You can use the code SPIRIT15 at checkout and get 15% off of Matt's new book.
Spirit 15? Oh, I like that.
Spirit 15, that's it. So now we're gonna do something a little fun.
Ooh, I like something
this
fun.
is a fan favorite,
All right.
okay? So I'm going to ask you, we're going to try to do 22 questions in 2 minutes. Okay.
Wait, Kathy just called me a treasure. She goes, you really are a treasure, Matt. Thank you so much.
He is.
Listen, I love being called a treasure.
I know.
I'm the treasure. I'm the treasure, and you're my jewel.
So sweet. So corny. So sweet.
Okay. Do you want to open my treasure chest?
Hold on. Hold on now. So,
sorry, I had to.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't even know. My wife is so, Alexa is so innocent all the time. She's like,
some things are meant to be private, in my opinion. Okay.
I wasn't talking. I was.
So listen.
Oh my God.
Listen. Take a little break from signing. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to set a stopwatch on my phone.
Oh,
2 minutes. We're going to get very serious here. And we're going to just ask you some questions. Try to answer as quick as possible so we can fit in as many as we can. Just try to get all 22 in 2 minutes. Ready?
Okay.
Boom. Where were you born?
Oh, Rhode Island.
Okay. Who would you want to play you in a movie?
Pete Davidson. It's the first person that comes to mind.
I'd say Tom Cruise, because you guys look alike.
But nobody's older now.
What was your first job?
Okay, my first job was, oh my God, my first job was working as a camp counselor, you guys, back in the day in West Roxbury, Massachusetts.
Okay, what chore do you hate doing?
Oh my God, I know. Pulling out Royce's dirty diapers.
Yep, new chore. What is your biggest fear?
Oh my God, my biggest fear is fear itself, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's probably mine too. Who makes you laugh the most?
Oh my God, I gotta say my sister, I think, makes me laugh the most.
She's hysterical. What is one thing you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Diet Coke. 100%.
Yep. What is your favorite school subject?
None. Yeah. Recess. Next. Not even recess. That lunch. It was lunch.
Who is the most interesting person you met recently?
Oh my God. My most recently. Oh my God. Who did I meet? Oh my God. That's a good question. I have no freaking idea.
Okay, we can skip because we're on.
Oh, we're gonna skip? Okay, we're gonna skip.
Okay. What is your middle name?
Lou.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Negative people.
What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby? Reading dead people.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Oh my God, Diet Coke.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Do I have any hidden talents? Interior design.
Yeah, absolutely. What color is your toothbrush?
Black.
What's your pet's name?
Luca.
Yeah, 3 pets. What is your favorite word?
Shit.
What is the last album you bought or streamed?
That I bought or streamed.
Share. You've been listening to it on the record.
Okay, but listen, my mother-in-law bought it for me.
5 seconds. What is the last gift you gave? Me, a purse.
Oh,
done.
You answered that question for me. I didn't even get to answer that question
because we were coming up. We
answered.
Okay, so I guess we got 19 out of 22 in 2 minutes. That was not bad at all. Okay, so. Wow. That was really fun. But listen, I think we are coming up toward the end of this live here. So what do you think about announcing the winner of the private reading?
Yes, I have no idea who it is, so I'm excited to hear. And I also want to know, do we know where they're from?
Yes, we do.
Ooh.
Yes, we do. We have a name, we have a location, and we are going to announce the winner. Our team here will get in touch with you shortly after if you're on the live. If you're not, then we'll get in touch with you.
Just make sure you're alive.
No, they are. They sure are.
If you're alive, they can get in touch with you. If you're dead, I'll get in touch with you. Don't worry.
Okay, so should we do a... Oh. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Oh, my God.
Okay, I think you should announce this. This is your live.
All right. So the winner of the private reading with me is from Montana, and her name is Dawn T. So all I know, Dawn T. That's weird. They don't give us the last name.
Dawn T protects their identity.
Oh,
Dawn T from Montana. You have won
T.
the free private reading with Matt via phone or Zoom.
I don't know. However the hell she gets
However
the hell you do
organize it.
All right. Dawn T. Give us the T, Dawn T. Actually, I'm going to be giving you the T during the private one-on-one reading. But for all of you guys, this is amazing. This was launch week. My book just came out. Don't wait till you're dead. If you want a signed copy If you want a signed copy, just go to signspiritsbook.com. It's from a company called Premier Collectibles, and it gives you a certificate of authentication.
Authenticity?
Authenticity?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
A certificate of authenticity, so you know it's really me.
And if you use the code SPIRIT15 at checkout, you will get 15% off of Matt's new book. That's probably the only discount you're ever going to get on it. So I would totally take advantage of that. Signedspiritsbook.com. Use SPIRIT15 at checkout, and you can get 15% off and a signed copy.
Yes, you can. And what I want you guys to know is that the link should be in the description of this video. Or if you can't, for some reason, find the link, you can always go to my website. On my website, under books, you'll find the option for signed copies, and that will also bring you to Premier Collectibles as well.
Yep, but I think we gotta go because you need to sign a ton more books.
Yes,
here,
I got the last remaining books here. I'm going to sign them as quickly as possible so we can get to your door. It might take a little bit longer, you guys, for your book to arrive because I literally am still signing the last couple copies. So just give me a couple more days. So right, give me a couple more days. I can only sign as fast as my little hand can go because it is really me signing them. So I want you guys to know that. And I love you guys so much.
Love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank
and
you.
I hope you enjoy. Don't wait till you're dead. We'll see you soon.